Welcome everyone to today's live stream. Some more Planet Crafter. Timmy is with me. You see the blanket is moving as he licks his paws or whatever he's licking. Hey, Timmy, you want a snack stick? You want a chew stick? Yeah, come on. You got to. All right. Here we go. Gotta show head. Gotta show something of you. Yeah. All right, come here. Get it. No. Come on, take it. Take it. Yeah, lay down. Are you back? There we go. Now Timmy is settled. So we're gonna do some more building in Planet Crafter today. Not really. We did a lot of rockets the last 2 times. I mean, a lot. I've launched 1,000 the last couple each live stream on the last couple of them. I feel like I don't want to do any rockets today. Like, I really do not want to do a whole bunch of rockets today. I want to do something else. I'm not sure what yet, so I am open to suggestions today. At Spots, you are welcome to start in with the suggestions since you are already in here. I saw you posted earlier in the chat. Yeah, so I'm looking right now real quick just see if there's any new mods that have come out, and there are no new mods for the game to throw in there, so we got nothing new on that point. And of course, no updates yet, no mammals. I was kind of hoping maybe see the mammals update just suddenly pop out this morning, but no. So we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna chill, relax for a day, and just do some. You want me to automate every recipe? I pretty much have already done that for the most part. Like, I mean, every rod is being manufactured somewhere. I don't have cooking recipes because I'm not worried about all the cooking recipes. I don't need all the different foods. I've got cookies being made for trade, and I've got everything else automated to the point that I am either overflowing with stuff, so I've had to cut it down, or I have the recipes being like they're cannibalizing each other. So like one is eating up stuff that I need for another one and vice versa. So it's kind of like there's certain ones I don't want to have automated. So I mean, I could set up an automation for those, but it'll be turned off, which kind of defeats the purpose there. So I'm not going to do that. Sorry, yet, Spots. Well, let's dive in. We'll just see what we can come up with today. All right, so just thinking about the drones. Too many drones. Yeah, let it catch up for a second. There we go. Okay, so I've got a lot of rockets, and I heard a trade rocket going off right there. And we're almost to the massively exaggerated mammal stage, which is obviously going to be cut down on the requirements for that. Oh yeah, I got those other 3 heat multipliers I need to use. So I got, at least that's one thing I can do to start with. I can do if it's gonna stop stuttering as bad. It's definitely more jittery. It's not a matter of like, consistently lower frame rate. It's like, it's just more sudden spikes. So let's see, I need 9 more of those. So how am I doing? Yeah. And one of those back. That's what? No, 27. Yeah, 27, and then 27. Wrong way. And then explosive powder is next level. Get at least 100 of everything that changes the terraformation index. Okay, so you mean everything... that's not something we can really do today, I don't think, unless I go and just, like, I happen to have everything. And again, I'm trying to do the rockets in order to cut down on the amount of things that have to be tracked visibly in the game, so that it's not adding more lag to it, more frame rate drops. That's why I don't have like a ton of tier 5 drillers. I don't want to have a ton. I definitely don't want to have 100 tier 1 drills. There's no need for that anywhere. So that's you're gonna have to be a little bit more specified on that, not just 100 of everything. So if I do 100 of everything, which it would mean technically even the lower tier levels of items, that's gonna really hit this bad. That might as well just go ahead and build another 250 heaters in one tower, you know? It might as well just be I go ahead and do that again. And that's you know, that did not help performance on my last game save. Can't remember how many rockets I had in the last save at the end when I launched. Or, you know, was wrapping up, because that was bad on the lag in the last one. And this one's about to that point, too. Okay, there goes that. I need some iron for some stairs. Felonius, good afternoon. 1 billion power? What's that I'm at now? I mean, technically I can build a lot more of the power production, but my plan was to use as many of the optimizers as I can to get it up there without doing that. So I'm, you know, already producing 500,000 right now. And again, that's, you know, something you're talking about trying to reach today. I would have no way to reach that today without using some sort of cheat to do it. Basically giving myself all the fuses I could possibly want, and I could do it because I've got enough to build probably all the power generation itself through the generators, but I'm not going to have enough money or any way to generate enough money at that pace to be able to do that today. And I really don't want to make that a 3-month project. I'm kind of ready for an update, or ready to maybe take a break until we get an update. And I forgot to grab the iron. Alright, that's fine. I'll just put it here. And I forgot to grab more than just the iron. I forgot to grab the actual fuses I need. Oh, there, yep. So that's why I don't want to build 100 of everything, because I'm already having this lag. 100 of everything off in the ocean where it's away from here, and I don't have it affecting me as much. Which does not make that big of a difference, really. It's still gotta calculate for stuff. 2 of them should be more than enough to do the stairs. Scrappy, good evening to you. Get frogs? I got frogs. I've got 50 or 100 frog farms already. Oh, now I remember what I said to help me remember this week. Now I remember what it was I said we were going to do today. Because I was like, I know I had something in mind. I just can't think of it. We got to go find the all the larvae. I gotta have the different larva types, you know, the ones you gotta go and actually just find Gotta make sure I get all those. And gotta make sure I get all of the, well, I guess all that would count for the frog types too. We don't really have a way to go and find fish larvae. Or fish eggs. So I get the frog eggs in a couple places. I got some of those already. But I need to get all of them. So I have the collectible aspect of it done. And we need to have it so I can, if I can find all of those, I can do some more work on my home design. That's what it is. We need to do that. And I guess that means I need to figure out what I have right now. I mean, I guess I could go just explore and look for whatever. You know what? Oh. Duh. I got done building that, and I forgot to go up there and put in the fuses. Yeah, that's what it is. I was supposed to go find the different larvae today and all that. I think, can't remember how many variations there are of the frog eggs, because I mean, most places you're getting the generic when you go there, because you gotta find the little, pools of water, and then in other cases it's it's mostly the larva. So I need to pull up a list maybe of the larvae. Let me find there I got the list. So not counting the ones that I got craft. I could do that later. I could kind of go and fumble through that a little bit. So I got my list. So we're gonna look at this. So the Filaria, I got that one. Actually, well, and Lorpin, I remember being is not craftable yet. So those two, let me look. Okay, that's craftable. So that's craftable. That's craftable. All right, so let's just start with those. And before I go any further, I gotta make sure I get. Let me get this. I'm gonna have to finagle things a little bit here to make sure I can see everything properly. Oh, I was about to go walking, jetpack up there, and then I remembered. Oh yeah, I made a thing for it. You want to get sushi from Kroger? Go ahead. I mean, I would gladly get some sushi as well. If I didn't, well, I leave that. But I didn't already have calzone and salad for after this. Okay. What is it? The Impalio is a crafted one. Yep, crafted one. I might take the crafted ones out since, I think that's what I want to do. I want to take the crafted ones with me back down there. So I am specifically focusing on the non-craftable ones. So we got the Futura, the Filaria, the Fiorente, and then the Lorpin. I got 2 Lorpins. I'll just go take one of those back. That's fine. All right, you know what? No, just keep it clean and organized so I don't confuse myself. Because that's what I'll do. I'll take it back and I'll confuse myself and be like, oh, wait, I need to get another one of those. So dump these in. Yep. Okay. I'm going to go grab a bunch more iron because we're going to try to do this as simply as possible. As I don't want to go wandering around for a while. I want to build like a little spawning platform in each spot. Let them spawn in. And I feel like I want to take a couple of food. Bunch of water. Just, I could drink water while I'm out, but just in case, I want to have that. You have almost 300 on the hours. I can't say on this save alone how many hours I've put into it, but I could tell you total I've got 227 hours in the game. Granted, I haven't done anything where I have left the game just kind of running and done something else. Generally, anytime I'm in the game, I'm actually doing something instead of just kind of AFKing. Even though I keep saying I need to AFK at some point to let some of this stuff build up. Okay, so Fiorente. I'm just gonna go back, double check, because I said I was going to confuse myself. So now I'm gonna go down the list as it is on the wiki. So we got Fiorente, Lorpen, Nere, or Nair. I don't have Albin, and then we got the Futura, Valeria. So. All right, Nair and Albin. So we got Sulphur Fields, Sand Falls, Highlands, Grand Rift. Then we got the Wasteland, Iridium Mine. Okay, so I should be finding it like the Iridium Mine, Balcony, and Lost Paradise. Which is the area around the final alien spot. I feel like... Wasteland, I could do that. That'd probably work. The Dune Desert, the Meteor Crater. That would work. I could do that one. Yeah, let's go to the crater. Because I don't have anything like really built there. Just got a lot of trees going. So we'll do foundation grids. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to just kind of hop my way along if I can. Yeah, just do it like that. Kind of get myself out away from the edge as much as I can. I don't want to waste a bunch of iron. Trying to build a walking path. I just want to get out from the edge so there's no spawning right there, you know, just outside of my platform. I want to put it where this is the spot. And I think just one more. Also getting a little bit higher each time. So I'm just gonna do... I don't need it to be super big, but, you know, we'll just go one more on each direction. And so they already got them spawning in. Alright, so that is a 4x5. Let's go ahead and do one more row. 5x5. You know, I need these, actually. I'm burning through all of my plain common larvae, so we'll see how long it takes. I feel like I just heard a rocket launch. Like another one just launched up, and I don't see anything going. But yeah. If you should buy the 4070 Ti or wait out for the Super. I mean, it depends on how long you are willing to wait, I guess. If you think it's going to be soon. But between the two, I mean, just I really haven't paid attention to the performance difference between the 70 and the 70 Ti. I know I would not upgrade from my 3080 right now, because I got that 3080 Ti in this. I'm not going to upgrade. I'm going to wait till at least a 5000 series, and that I start seeing problems where the graphics card seems to be the bottleneck. But, you know, right now, GPU is barely being touched for this. So, to me, it would not even be enough to upgrade to a 4070, 4080, anything like that from what I have. So you just kind of need to decide how long you plan to use it. And if the extra boost comparing the 4070 and the 4070 Ti, if the Ti has enough boost versus the amount of money is going to cost extra to go ahead and justify it. And there we go, got in there. See, that's easy. Just build a platform up high enough away from everything else. I'm gonna wait, try to get one more. I feel like I need to stand over here, kind of in the corner, so it's more likely to spawn them. Alright, yep. That's one more. Alright, so one down, so there. That means Albin is next. We're gonna do the Wasteland. I hear a rocket launching. I also hear autocrafters going, which is kind of... I'm hoping that is one of the things they fix for full release, because I should not hear an autocrafter going from over here. Oh, yep, I heard a rocket. Oh, it sounds like another rocket. Rocket, and then autocrafters again. Getting stuck somewhere. The least I'm going to get a bunch of larvae. That will be useful. And just, you know, because I don't want to do this again later, so I'm sticking around to try to get a second one of these. You know, if I get a second one now, I've got some of the others that have more than one already. I can always build another decorative wall somewhere, you know, and do this elsewhere too. So that way it's not making me have to come back and do this again. I feel like I want to almost build in that area. Like, build just a little relaxing spot. Oh, hey, Fiorente. Well, okay, there's a second one at least of that. So I've got to stay and get another one of the near. Yeah. Gotta do it now. From Nvidia's website about the 4070 Super. What do you mean? Like, it's not letting you post a link. Oh, not letting you copy and paste. Making it faster than an RTX 3090 at a fraction of the power. January 17th. Well, then, in that case, I would say it's an obvious thing. Wait and get the Super then. Depending on how much more cost it is. If it's suddenly like, oh, hey, you know, it's a big jump in price, then it might not be worth it. Because, again, you got to think about, you know, it's not just how much power it has, but how much that's being utilized by the games. You know, and some games are just not going to utilize it well enough or really need it. I mean, again, right now, the 3080 Ti that I have with this 6th gen i7 runs Rage 2 perfectly fine. I mean, ultra wide, max everything on settings, and I get at least 60 FPS. There's a couple of spots where I've seen it hang up because the game crashes quite regularly. It's definitely very buggy, but performance-wise, that game rocks. Now, this one is a different story. It's not tracking the same way as like Rage 2 because it's not a first-person shooter. This has got all the stuff that's being tracked as far as the production, the storage volumes, all that. So this definitely can use more CPU than GPU. So it also, you know, it depends on what games you want to use it for. I mean, what do you have right now at Spots? That's gonna be the better comparison. Is what do you have right now that you're looking to replace? Because again, I mean, I got a 3080 Ti, and it's gonna say that's better than a 3090. I still don't see enough need right now to upgrade. And of course, Nvidia's gonna say this is better than this because they want you to upgrade to it. Because that means that you buy another card, you know. Same with, you know, Samsung is gonna say this new phone is faster than this and better than this, and it's got all these better cameras and blah 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 because you just bought a phone last year, but we want you need the latest and greatest. Go buy it. They want to sell stuff. What do I eat? Well, that's 2 Fiorente and 1 Nair so far. I'm hoping they're not spawning like right down there. Like, what's that? It's a blue dot right there. A little blue thing. I can't tell. It doesn't look like a larva necessarily. It looks kind of like just a little visual like thing, like from the terrain, something with that. Let me see what. Okay, so there's one I will have to go Lost Paradise for. Filaria I got with the Terra token, so you know if I decide I want another one of those, I could just buy it. The Albin can get in the Lost Paradise. This I can't. All right, so you know what? The Albin I'll do next. Emio, it does not say where it is. It's crafted. Okay, that's what it is. Crafted. And then Serena, you could craft, but it's also in Lost Paradise. So I can try. We'll just do the Lost Paradise next. After this, instead of Wasteland. Because at least give me a chance. But I want one more. The little, you know, it is green and pink, purple, like that. But when it shows on the actual platform, it's just straight green. So I want, it's like green and black on the platform, I think is what it is. So I want one more of those. You have a 3060, then yeah, that would be a pretty good upgrade for you at Spots. I'm not sure how much more GTA 6 really will need it, but the Cyberpunk I could understand needing something better. Granted, Cyberpunk runs fine on the Steam Deck too, so you know, it depends on what quality settings you're wanting to run it at and what resolution your monitor is going to be running it at. Try getting, I mean, you might want to add in, like I use sidebar diagnostics, so I can monitor on my other screen how much usage is hitting everything. But if you don't want to do that, you could use the NVIDIA, you know, frame rate, what it's called, that you can have it where it's in the corner while you play, and just see kind of how much your GPU is actually being utilized for some of these. And just make sure it's not that. Make sure your GPU is the bottleneck as you start to crank up some of the graphic settings. And if you find out that you like keep cranking it up, you run into problems, but the GPU is just sitting there like only 60%, then you need to look at, is it RAM, is it your processor? You need to look at your other stats too. And oh, there we go, found it right to the side. Love how they just, you know, can spawn hanging off the edge of the platform like it's okay. Oh yeah, blue. That's what it was. It was cobalt. Showing that I was not a larva. Where is that thing? Where is it? There. Takes so long. You have to get in such a short range of it for it to show up. Kind of interesting that the teleporters won't render past a certain point like that. Okay, so we got 2 of those. Got 2 more of those. I really needed 1 more. Okay, so now we go to I'm gonna drop off. Actually, I'm not. I don't need to drop off. I just need to go. That's gonna be. Oh. Did I do? Hey, Jenny. Glad you made it. Let's see. Did I do... Yes, I did uranium mine too. That's right. This is actually gonna be closer to that spot. If I remember the way out of here. I don't ever come to this one. There. And while I'm at it, we'll check over here. See, generic frogs. Nothing special over here. I gotta go find the... Oh, I already got those. Okay. I got too many generic frog eggs right now. Where was that? It's over here. Yeah. Look for the little pedestal and yeah, know you're on the right track. Getting another 32 gigs of RAM. Oh, that's good. I mean, I'm assuming you're not doing... Well, I guess it wouldn't matter in this case. If you got a 32 gig stick and you're going to another 32 gig stick, then it won't matter because you're still going to be dual channel. But you definitely want to make sure you're at least dual channel. That will help in a lot of cases. Oh, yeah, let me drink from the stones right there. Oh, man. I just realized this is going to be a lot of fun. With the fact I can't use my jetpack. Can't jetpack down to a safe landing spot. And I'm pretty sure I cannot make that big of a jump to climb my way up. Let's go up top. And I'm going to build out. I'll probably just keep the walking path this time. At least, well, I guess I could just build back. I don't want to keep the walking path really because, well, you know, you end up with some of the larvae wanting to spawn on the path and not on your platform. So I'll just have to build it back as I get done with this. Not a problem. I make a few more jumps. See, they're already going there. That's why you don't want the path. You want just to have a straight go out, you build your platform, and then you know, build back or jump down using the jetpack, which I can't use here, so I think I'm just gonna do 4x4 this time. Something a little bit more compact first. Just see if it works well enough. I'll just kind of hang out, wait. You have a 16 gig stick, and you're gonna get 2 16 gig sticks. So you're gonna have 48 gigs of RAM. Okay. Yeah, well, the thing is, if you go with faster RAM, it's gonna downclock. So it'll go down to the speed of whatever your slowest RAM is. And so, you know, you're not going to run like this stick of RAM at a slower speed separate from the other ones. They're going to downclock. So you want to make sure you get as good as what you've got. Unless you're just completely replacing. If you're going to take the old stick out because it's slower, then yeah, whatever speed you want to go up to, as long as your motherboard will support it too. Make sure your motherboard actually can support up to that speed. Because sometimes the motherboards won't boot right. You'll run into errors. In other cases, it's just going to downclock the RAM again to whatever speed the motherboard will support. So if you want to get the most out of it, you will make sure you match it up correctly. So look and see what's the max speed your motherboard will support and what speed you've currently got on your existing stick. I don't see any of them spawning here. Am I gonna have to go inside and build in the chamber? That might be what I have to do. May have to just go and build. Alright. Make my way back. See, these spawned over here. It didn't spawn out there. So it's not spawning out in the open area. Maybe I just need to build back this way. We'll build closer to the actual structure. I'm just gonna do this. All right, we'll give it a second. I want to see if they start spawning on here. Wait. Oh, look at that. If you're in what? Well, I don't. Oh, there we go. Okay, so not out there. Don't go over the pillar. Just build along the side of the structure itself is all you gotta do. I've already got those. So that's helpful. I'm just gonna go ahead and do as many. Okay, can't do that. So I'll just keep this going. Actually, I'm almost tempted to actually leave this one here. I know it was said before. I will say, I think it's B Tactical said go into the actual final chamber and build there so you get all the golden larvae, but I got it set up where I could automate the production. You know, I didn't have to sit out here and do this. Okay, I had, yeah, there was 2 of them appeared right away, and now the rest, no others are coming. It did kind of slow down at one point at the other spot, but still. Howdy, Jason. Again, Xbox, you want to look up the stats on your motherboard itself. Like, go and look up what your motherboard is and see what's the maximum supported RAM speed for that. That's really what you gotta do, is make sure you're not wasting your money going above what you can't use. And there, I got a golden larva on this. So yeah, these are, I probably have larva laying around this place where I can't get to it because it has gotta be within this range of the structure. It doesn't seem to want to spawn anywhere away from the structure. So let's go inside. You know, maybe see another larva. Oh, yep. See, there we go. Another larva along the way. I go inside, give myself a nice little setup. Oh, oh. Okay. So I got 2 Serenas, which can be crafted, but, you know, that's the way I don't have to worry about it. I'm still missing the Albin, which is the black, gray looking ones. Oh, oh, another one. So they're spawning out here too. It's just, maybe it's just really slow spawning right now. Like, it's just like, no, you're not getting them fast. But I'm going to do it anyway. We're going to go inside. I really am interested to see how well this performs in comparison when I get my everything set up on my new system. Because the new one is going to really bump things up. Yeah. My weak little legs can't make the jump. Of course, this is not exactly easy to place when you can't look at it from the correct angle. Let's go do straight. Of course, then it's going to say, oh, you can't build that because, hey, you already got this there. I really hope they fix that with the stairs. That's kind of a problem. That should not be a problem. Oh. Ah. Have to give myself enough clearance. Okay. Inside. Yeah, I'm just gonna go that way if I don't fall. I'll just do this. Alright. Water. Yeah, I'm just gonna try this. If this doesn't do it, then we'll go and try, like... I mean, you got the dome here, but it's not the same dome as outside. I guess I could try... Oh, look. We're already getting something right there. There we go. Okay, so that's working. The golden butterflies definitely does not make it easy to see. The larva. As you're looking for a gold one, and then there's all these golden butterflies flapping around. Like, just get off of the platform. And let me find... I mean, I got 1. 3 of those. I need... the Albin. That's really it. That should be the last one, and I should pretty much be able to go back and verify I've got all of them except for craftable ones. Maybe we'll go get another one from the mushroom river. So your motherboard supports up to 7600. So you either replace your existing stick if it's not actually 7500, or if it is 7500, then you go with 7500. Because again, if you go with 7600, you're going to have them downclock to the 7500 anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, if it's showing your RAM is only running at like 6000 megahertz, it may not be getting fully utilized. We also want to double check, make sure you got sufficient power, sufficient GPU or PSU, because it could be If it's underpowered, it could be causing it to lower the speed on your RAM to help run it, unless you've got something on your motherboard that's telling it to slow down. It could be something in your BIOS that is set to limit it to only 6,000. I don't see anything spawning below. It's just very slow rate here. I was gonna go back outside. That seemed to have worked fine, or at least equal. Yeah, just a slow spawn rate. So Albin is the wasteland as well. I've got what I need from here. You know what? Let's just go to the wasteland. I can use my jetpack there. That's much more convenient. And it's got, I'm assuming that's like with the water thing, change the playfield. And it lags up when you do that. And I can use my jetpack. See if I can find my way easily enough back into the uranium mine. We'll go. Oh, what was the easy one to get to the wasteland? I really didn't build anything out that area. We got over here. Plant Vulnus. I will take it. I think I have several of them, but you know, doesn't hurt. Alright. So, where's my thing? There it is. Waterfall Cave, I guess, is the closest one as far as that, because I'm kind of right there. Well, no. Lava Zone. We'll go Lava Zone. Says the motherboard supports up to 7600, but will only output 6,000. So it will do up to. It'll support a stick of higher value, but it won't operate at that higher value. That's a pretty big gap there, in my opinion. I mean, that is certainly possible. It could be that, because they may have had it where it will support a wider range of you know, speeds, so you're not so restricted on what you can buy for it. But it does seem like a very big difference there between that. Again, like I said, maybe something in your BIOS that could be restricting it. It could be just it's using a lower clock rate because the game's not pushing enough. You know, that is another consideration. It's just not utilizing it. Oh, your RAM's maximum output was 6,000. But I thought you said your RAM is a 7,500 hertz. I mean, are you overclocking your RAM? Have you done some special tweaking in your BIOS to do some RAM boosting? You know, I just thought about where I could have gone to make this a little easier. I could have gone to the main uranium mine. Because that's right there in the desert area. Let's see. I will have to build up high for this. So... I also gotta look for froggies. Let's see. Generic frog eggs. Again. Let's see if I can get on top of one of these to make it a little bit easier. So I don't have to build up as much. Ah, I'm in the wasteland, but I'm coming out of the foggy part. Okay, I'm just gonna do stepping stones. Yeah, I actually just leave these so it's well, no, I got jetpack again, that's right. So I could take out that and that. Look at that, there we go. They're already messing things up by leaving them. Do one more. I'm gonna go up just a notch. There we go. All right, let's build a lovely platform. Already spawning uncommon right in front of me. Oh, there's one over there too. Yeah, all I need is like 2 albin larvae, and I'll be happy. And go do that. I mean, granted, you know, the other regular ones, I'm good with that too. I can use those. I want the special one. Did I really use that much food up already? I thought I brought... Oh, wait, no, I brought double the water. Because water goes so much faster. I didn't think I was going to take this long. And some of these. I should have enough to finish this. Assuming I'm not, like, so high up now that it counts me as being outside of the area. I'm going to give it time. But if it acts up, I may have to, like, build down. And get back into the hazy area, because this is potentially going to be that it doesn't see me in the wasteland anymore. It's possible No Man's Sky is, I mean, not directly overclocking. It's just pushing to let, you know, where the BIOS is allowing it to overclock. Because I've never heard of a game directly controlling an overclock. It's usually, you know, you go in your BIOS and set the range. So it could just be No Man's Sky is pushing it further. Surely, I mean, I'm in the area. I'm looking right there at the little base, so I'm not outside of... I didn't go into the desert. I'm in the wasteland. I can see I'm in the wasteland. But I'm really starting to feel like I did it where I went too high up and it doesn't count. Like, you know, you can't build over the, like, high up in the sky over the, little mushroom river. And it worked, because you're not technically in the mushroom river. I think I'm going to, let me, yeah, lower it down. I'm going to drop it. Till I get to the hazy area again. I want to get rid of some of these as I can. Oh, there's a rare popping in. Okay, so I'll just go down. Okay, much higher up from that than I thought I was. Okay, so now, try again. I know I've seen the Albin in here before in the last game. Because this one we were just looking for him before we, you know, people were saying, no, build platforms and get them to spawn on platforms. So that you can find them easier. Am I getting a storm too? How do you go into BIOS? You're gonna have to look up your manufacturer's key. Usually when you're booting, it's gonna say setup or something like that. But if you got fast boot turned on, it might not. It might just go right in. But usually you're gonna look for setup or something like that. You know, F12 is kind of a common one, but some of them are gonna be delete key, F2, F10. You know, you just kind of try some F keys when you're booting up. Look, Iridium Mine. I've got tons of platforms there. I'm not getting it to spawn there. It says in the balcony. I guess I could build above the balcony, like way up. I don't know how high up it counts the balcony as being. And it says wasteland. So I'm in the wasteland. Why are you not spawning in the larva, the last one I need? Oh, nope. Just because of the atmosphere color. I would not trust the games saying that. If it's just the game saying it's running at that, I would not trust them. If it's set to 6,000 in BIOS and that's what it's supposed to be, then I would say the game is not reading it correctly. Well, I'm going to fill up on the regular larva types. Apparently, I'm not going to get the Albin larva. It'll end up like, I'll give up eventually, and it's going to appear for me on the ground right after that. But, you know, if you ever need a way to get an automatic, like an auto crafter setup where you are crafting certain things that require, it's like the, was it, some of the stuff requires the basic, the common larva, and then, of course, you got the uncommon gets used for bees and such. And, oh, finally, the one that looks almost like it has no color to it. Finally, it worked. I got one. Now I need another one so I can have them in 2 spots, because I don't want to have to come back out here for this now. I really don't. I want a second one so I can have it for a second location. Make it look nice in their spot. You have a 600 watt. I mean, if you're not running a lot of stuff off of it, you probably could be okay. I mean, I'm running a 650 with the 3080 Ti, and you said that is supposed to be the 4070 Super is supposed to be lower power consumption than a 3090. So, I mean, it doesn't say necessarily how much lower. It could be it's still more than a 3080. Oh, look at that. I got another one that quickly. There we go. But this is running right now. I swapped back out my old power supply into this one so I can use the bigger one with the new build. And this is running a 650 watt power supply perfectly fine. And that's running not just GPU. I'm running, I've got 3 drives. I've got a bunch of peripherals coming off of it too, and I've got the extra capture card that you're not going to have at Xbox. That's drawing power. So yeah, I'm you know, 650 it's going to come down to, I think, your or 600 watt power supply. I think it's going to come down more to, what's your processor? I don't remember what processor it was you got. Was it an i5 or an i7, or did you go with Ryzen? Honestly, you could just go and look and see, you know, go on to, I think US got one. A few other places where you go in there and it'll calculate, you put in what you have and have it calculate what your power requirement is, like what it's going to normally need in terms of a power supply, and verify for sure. Yeah, dump all that, which should clear everything except for the specialty larva. And it looks like that's stuck again. Okay, so I got those. So I got these are the crafted ones, which technically this one is crafted too, but still gonna take it, deposit over there. Home. i5 600 may be fine. For that, it comes down again like what peripherals you're gonna try to add. If you're not gonna add a bunch of peripherals, you're probably okay. So interesting. A phone call coming to me from Jamaica. I don't know anybody in Jamaica. I think. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did move my production. I was about to go get supplies. I was like, I probably need to go and empty out some stuff, but I moved stuff over here. That's right. That's why I got so much going with the drones. Let me double check. Okay, yeah, did not have anything waiting on that side, so. Oh. Oh. Come on, come on. There we go. Picked up. So that was a good number of at least the larva. Kind of got me caught back up with a bunch of common larvas again. Let's see. The drop box is stuck because of that. It's well, no, that's what I know it is, because there's no room for the high quality food. But the larva did get stuck. So do that. Okay, so let me look here. We got not doing the common, uncommon, rare larvas for display. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19? 19 larvae total? Yeah, 19 butterfly larvae. I guess I need to go make sure I can produce that many. So let's go get some iron and fabric. That's definitely enough. Oh yeah, fabric. Bingo. Okay. And go to my home location. Yeah, I'm getting... I built this because I like the idea of having a look down, but now I'm starting to get to the idea I want to build like a home location that's not here. You know, it's like you know what? This is gonna be home. Then we're gonna do a vacation home at some point. I'm gonna build one that's a vacation home. It's way off over like the ocean or something. All right, so we need 19. Let me think how I want to do the display here. It's not as many fish eggs and frog eggs, so I'm gonna do fish and frogs together over there. I'm assuming we won't have as many mammals. I'm gonna take this lovely one back out. And let me think how I want to do this. I'm gonna start here, right in the middle. If I do like that, 5, 7, 9, 11. Nope, did not get it right. That angle looks weird on it, but that's correct. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, yeah, well, 5, 10, 11 in the middle. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8. So at 16, 17, I need 2 more. So I could do one on the end. Or I could do something in the middle. I kind of, that's gone past that point. Now I want to center it kind of there and then center that one there. So they kind of merge. So whenever I do like your frogs, fish, or whatever there, I want to do something else. So I want this. I want to kind of like blend together. So I'm going to pull a couple of these back. And I may just have to squeeze these in of like a 3 stack like that. Blizzard. All right. The precursor. All right. Thank you for the mod. Glad you saw the video. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And thank you for the sub. Definitely would like to see something like I said, I'd love to see like I don't know how it would work, but it'd be cool to see like an actual, like, if you could do it, a variation on the fabricator that's like a precursor thing fabricator. Again, I'm not sure. I mean, I guess you could use that to make some special mods for it. Did you figure out what happened? Like, cause like I feel like I had the same thing happen. Maybe it wasn't in the video. I can't remember now. But I feel like I had the same thing happen where I used, like, I went and accessed one of the other vehicles, and when I came back, it caused the overlays to mix up. I still think that's probably Slot Extender doing that. 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, right? Yes? That's 6, 12, and 16, 19. Bingo. There we go. All right, so now it's figuring out how I want to do this. And I know what's going in the middle. Golden boy. Let's see. We'll go outwards from the multiplier. So golden, Filaria, okay, Serena will be the ones going on top and bottom. Kind of see which way I like the look. Yeah, I think I'll do that because if I put that one there, because that one doesn't really stand out as well. If I put it there, it's going to stand out even less. Okay, so Emio, I am missing, I believe. Yeah, so Emio and Futura. We'll just go this way. All right. Then Albin. Just go there. Yeah. Near there. So Emio needs to go there. So I got Alvin near. Okay, Lorpin. We'll go in one of those. I got a Lorpin, right? Yep, Lorpin. Okay. Fiorente. I got so many of those. Liats. Amel. Okay, so now I'm into the crafted ones. Okay. Yes. Okay, so that's all those. So let's go back and sort those out. Especially since I'm about to be very thirsty. Small mod incompatibility. Yeah, that's understood. If you know, that's why so many developers hated the whole thing with the Nexus mods, the mod pack thing that was being forced, where you can't take mods out, or you know, they made where you couldn't delete mods because they want to do mod packs with the game. I get it. You know, it makes it where if there's a mod incompatibility between two mods, you might get blamed for it, whereas it could be something with another mod causing it. Like I was using SML Helper, which was still working with a certain version of Nautilus, but it was causing problems with certain mods not working. And then other mods, you know, I had to have it for it. So, you know, it happens. Okay, I need Emio, which is not here. I need to craft Emio. I feel like I need to make a note. Liats. Yeah, okay. I need to get butterfly larva going again, like the actual stuff going. And I need to... Oh, you know what? I know. I don't need to worry about that. I can go up here because it's the... Oh, this right here. I just need to make sure Yes, all the demand is off. I need to throw some larva in for crafting because I've kind of disabled the larva on that. And I don't have... I'm out of common again because those are being used up. So I need... Imio and yeah, okay, so I'm gonna need a few. We'll do 10 rare. And then I need some commons. I want to go out again and find some common larva. Which will still get used. Because something, I can't remember what recipe it is, but some recipe is eating up my larva. God. Really, I feel like I think it was a bad idea to move my production stuff over here with the drones. Because it's definitely seems to be more lag on it now. At times, especially when it's like certain things are being used. Yeah, I'm going to turn off the mutagen and mutagen tier 2 right now. Those are turned off. What's using the common larva then? Because something is eating up on my common larva. Yeah, all my common larva are gone. So what's eating them up other than one of these? Yeah, I need all those. So I got... Okay, I'm gonna have to go get some larva. I don't want to build another platform, so just gonna wander around my current places. I'm gonna when I get done with this, I've got some stuff I gotta do and I eat, but I'm gonna try to work through tonight to get the power cabling finally finished up on my new build, and that should be it. I'm going to still keep to this setup for this week's videos just because I don't want to risk having any issues and getting behind on my video stuff. But I should be getting my new system fully prepped this week. And next week will be on the new build, the 13900K. With DDR5 and just decked out. Why is that? Why is that producing? There's nothing to produce with. You know what? I bet I'm getting that bug again too with this. Let's go see. How long have we gone? Been going an hour and 20 minutes without reloading. I probably, yeah, I need to reload. That's part of it. My performance is just... I bring into bugs. Look at that. I got a trade rocket. Somehow ended up going from like there to here. Just shooting down into the water for some reason. Yeah. There's some issues going on. It is time to... Oh, common larva. Yeah, well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to put it there. I put it there, it's going to get consumed by something. Like, fast. And those are not even being used yet. How was it? I even turned off the frog egg stuff. Oh, you know what? I know what I want to do. No. We're not using this here. We're going over here to that other spot where it's isolated from these. I just need to know. Let's see. All right, so I need I need mutagen and fertilizer, and then mutagen tier 2 and fertilizer. I said, all right, so let's just get a bunch of mutagen, bunch of fertilizer, and we'll go and start making a bunch of larva. See if I can get that going. Just go 30 of each. So I have plenty. And what doesn't get used comes back. Yeah. There you go. And out the wrong door. Oh, hi, Alex Red. Thanks for joining. I just saw that. Oh, mutagen. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna dump the mutagen in. Fertilizer. And larvae. I see. All right, going. Yeah. As much as I like having everything there because it automates it so much with the auto sequence DNA, I'm really at the point now that because the input is so it's range sensitive, but the output is not. I'm kind of feeling like I just want to rip all of those out and just go build me a separate spot where I can control what I'm putting in. And say, oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna carry a whole bunch of rare and all this over there and just dump it in and let it go, and then the output will come back to the production tower and can be recycled as needed at that point. I really think I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna take that little spot there out after this and go build me another one and just set it up for automating the sequencing where I can control what's being made. So, God, yep. Too many frogs, too many butterflies, too many fish. It's as soon as I turn away, it's like, hey, your FPS comes back. Well, again, I feel like they need to give an option to limit in settings how many of each creature type is displayed on screen, and let that be a player choice. Like, you want to see a ton of butterflies, it's not causing you problems, go ahead. You start having problems, decrease the number of butterflies available to show on screen. Because I've got, was it 50 amphibian farms, 100 butterfly farms, right? It was 100 butterfly farms, I believe. And then somewhere around 100 fish farms. Alright. Yeah, I don't need the uncommons in there. I don't want silk or bee right now. I got more than enough of that being done. You know what? That is a good opportunity. As I'm thinking of that, I'm taking these out. Actually, you know what? No, I know what I need to do now. I'm gonna let it run through that batch, but I think after this, I'm gonna take the auto sequence mod out temporarily so I can turn this stuff off and actually go. Like, these are broken, so I can take stuff out, but as soon as I take it out, it's gonna try sequence again. I can't build with these, so I want to take those out. I'm gonna move all of that. All of these are gonna be moved further away. Now give me something else I can build over here. Like, yeah, just like right over here. Just a little area where they just, you know, sequence away. Whatever. Well, all right. I've got to reset this. It's just... it's getting worse and worse. I'm at that point that it has to be reopened at least about every 45 to 60 minutes, ideally, for performance to pick up again. Right, there we go. All right, let's get this going. So I've got all of the non-craftable larva. It's crafting the craftable ones, let's find out about the fish eggs. Make sure I have those while, you know, instead of just sitting there doing nothing while I wait. We'll do that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get the frog eggs pulled up too. Because I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna set this up and maximize it. So, frog egg, not craftable at the beach. So actually is one you can find. And then there's Velkia that you get by trading. And then, of course, gold that you can craft. Okay, so there is one on the beach that I cannot craft. I'm going to have to go there. And it just says beach. So I'm assuming that's over there by the water or fall, you know, sea, ocean area, whatever it is. Generic frog eggs are pretty much everywhere. Zeolite cave. I've gotten those. I know I've got those somewhere. Okay, so there's a lava one in the volcano area. And the golden larva, I've already got a ton of them, but you can find them in the cenote. That's it. That's the in the meteor crater that where that waterfall is. That's the cenote. It's you know, they've got them all over some country in let's say Brazil, Peru, maybe. It's used by some of the indigenous tribes. But we got the beach to go to for fish eggs, and we got a frog egg, a meadow on the beach. So we'll go to the beach while I am letting this stuff go. And yeah, let's grab. Since I'm going to be by the water, I don't really need water. I'll take some food with me. Oh, and we'll see if I can actually just find it without having to do this time. But I'm going to take the iron. We'll do another platform if need be. I feel like the fish eggs are not going to spawn on the platform. It could just be me. I feel like fish eggs are not going to survive in open air, you know, kind of thing. But they could have done it that way. I've never actually seen fish eggs spawning, so we'll just go over here along, not the waterfalls area. We're going to the beach, which is the over here. I'll make sure I'm in the right spot. You know what? Frog eggs are not going to spawn. We got to find the frogs. You know, those little spots. And I take it that, yeah, I'm in the beach area now because that sudden change. So I got to find the little frog spots, which is not as easy with stuff all over the place. You know, one little greenery here and there is easy to spot. A lot of it, not so much. Fish eggs. He's gonna spawn in the water somewhere. I don't remember seeing any kind of like little fish pool or anything. Oh yeah, common larva. I'm gonna need them. Sure, I want to go through a lot of sequences trying to get this to work right. Oh, look at that. He's got one extra slot down there. It's like, it's not even using all the slots. It's like, hey, there's a slot. Like one over here. Okay. I need some froggies. And I need that to confirm I'm in the right spot. If I find the frogs, I know I'm in the right spot. And I feel like this should all count as beach. Because, I mean, look, I'm right along the ocean, sea edge. This is beach. Yeah. And I don't remember just having frogs ever just spawn. So I'm assuming still we gotta find a little pool of water. You know, fresh water. If that's salt water, then that's not gonna work for the frogs. So There's my little freshwater area. You know what? Let's go to the island. It's technically all beach. Man, come on. This is beach. Next to a large body of water, stretching way off into the distance. Yep. So just keep up. See the same thing there. It's got that one little extra tile at the bottom. Like it's not even necessary, but there's the tile. I don't remember ever seeing them having just the one extra tile. Could be wrong, because I just never paid attention to that part. I feel like that's a weird thing to put in there. Like one tile, you just need one more, but not really. Go ahead and use those up. I mean, I would think this still counts as beach, but there's no plant life really over here. Oceanfront properties. You know, I feel like I do want to build that second home, the vacation home, like out here. Even though I'm over here and I'm still not getting away from some of the stutter aspects of it. There's just too much stuff going on that has to be tried. Too many drones doing things. Oh, come on. There's got to be some frogs somewhere over here. Right? Unless that counts over there. That little spot. There's frogs somewhere in this area. And I would say that's not beach. Not technically. It's not in the beach area. This is the beach area over here. That's a little pond. And here's the beach. To a big lake, sea, ocean, whatever. You know. I feel like I want to call it an ocean just because that makes it seem more impressive that we brought that much liquid water to the planet, you know? Make sure they have good toilets in the aftermath of the spice. I mean, I guess it depends, you know, what you consider good for that. You need like a bidet to blast some cool water up there. That could be considered nice by some people to help cool off the burning sensation. Somebody else might say it'd be nice to have like railings, you know, handlebars for grip. To when you're having to really like strain against the burning sensation. I am not seeing any frog places at all, and the beach does not like give a link on anything on the wiki. It's not clickable to the beach, like anything special about the beach. It's just that they added it with the volcano one. Between the waterfall and the meteor crater, just a stretch of coastline with some tiny islands. That's what somebody calling it as the beach. So, yeah, I'm in the right spot. I mean, you know, this. I haven't even noticed any, like, serious larva spawns. For the actual larva. Oh, there we go. I'm getting outside the edge, so that's definitely not going to be a spawning area. But somebody's found frog eggs and fish eggs out here. Maybe I'm just supposed to go look around on the, like, water edge. Or we'll go swimming. We'll go swimming for a minute. And just see if I find any, like, I mean, like, a clutch of eggs or something like that. Yeah. I don't see the, I mean, maybe this is a lake, a freshwater lake, or could be freshwater oceans, I guess, you know, it's not salty enough. Because everything else is craftable. I'm only missing, like, one frog egg and then one fish egg. I was hoping to find a little frog pond to make sure I'm in the right spot, but I don't seem to have any of the frog ponds anywhere. But somebody's found frog eggs out here, supposedly, because they put it on the wiki for that. Hey, oh, maybe it's like in some of this area, kind of sitting in amongst some of the rocks. This is not working. Pepto-Bismol, hottest bathrooms around. Yeah, this would be the hottest bathrooms around. Was it? There's if you ever watched Man vs. Food, there's a place I really wanted to go try at some point in Nashville. Big Shake's Chicken. And it was not the original host of the show. It was the second host, Casey Webb, I think is his name. He went there to eat, and of course, you know, I always interview people if they have anybody there that's done like the food challenge. And he interviewed the guy for their death row challenge, and the guy said, "Make sure to tell the hotel you're staying at not to worry about the noise because you'll be howling during the night." Because it's, it uses, I want to say it was ghost pepper. And, oh, look, generic frog eggs. So I didn't even get the special ones. I found one frog spot, and it's not even giving me the special ones. But really? But anyway, yeah, it was, oh, there we go, finally. Ghost pepper, or maybe it was Trinidad Scorpion, a Carolina Reaper, and I make maybe ghost pepper, but it's 3 peppers all blitzed together, make a nice barbecue sauce, like Nashville hot sauce. And you get these big chicken tenders, and you got to eat them smothered, like dipped in this, smothered in this. You don't have to eat the bread though. The bread's just there to make it a Nashville hot chicken sandwich. So it's technically a sandwich, but you're not actually like having to eat the bread. But yeah, it's like you got 15 minutes to eat them, maybe it's 10, something like that. It's got a very short time. You gotta eat them. Can't get up. You gotta wear gloves to do it. And I just remember, you know, him asking they had somebody there who'd done the challenge, and he was like, "Yeah, just make sure they know at the hotel that you're gonna be screaming during the night." I just thought that was funny. Like, yeah, just tell them not to be alarmed. You're not being murdered, you know, kind of thing. You're screaming because it's so hot coming out the other end, as hot as when it went in. All right, so 1 set of eggs. I feel like there's got to be another spot somewhere. And where do I find the fish eggs from this? Oh, wow. You big lag up there. I mean, would the fish eggs not just be floating in the water? Or, you know, somewhere like in a little crevice or something? Yeah, finding larvae underwater. Frog egg. Yeah, I gotta go get a frog egg out of the volcano biome, but I feel like that's gonna be easier than what I just went through trying to find this. And oh, hey, a super alloy piece over here. How about that? Why not? Come on. Fish. Where do I get the fish eggs? Are they actually like... Is there a fish hotspot that I have yet to see? I feel like that would just be... You go over here and there's just like they spawn in this spot. But I'm not seeing them spawn. Maybe I'm supposed to go way out in the water. I think I'm going out into the area where it, like, you know, blinds you. To let you know you're at the edge of the world, but I'm still going and finding stuff. So, you know, I'll just keep going. We need to get some good underwater vegetation designs. Like, need stuff in here, like a coral reef would be kind of nice to see. Something like that where we start getting more underwater decorative stuff. Because, yeah, you're not going to see as much, but you're still going to see it occasionally, like when you're doing this. Looking for a certain thing that really should be in the water. Oh. It's getting dusty underwater. The buffet has every hot sauce ever made. That would be kind of tough. There's a lot of hot sauces out there, and, you know, more and more places are like white labeling. You could go and buy hot sauce, like a predefined recipe, and put your own label on it. And there's companies that will do the labeling and help you sell it, where you don't have to actually worry about producing it. So, you know, anybody could just go and make their own hot sauce, and it's basically the same recipe as somebody else's. They just, you know, different names. So I feel like that would be kind of hard to do, because that'd be constantly new ones coming out. You'd have to have like celebrity vouched ones or something like that. Like, oh, hey, we're going to have all the ones ever used on Hot Ones. You know, I could see that being the buffet. Like, the buffet has every hot sauce ever used on Hot Ones. So and it would have it like ranked, like show the rating for them, like how much their Scoville rating is supposed to be, how you know, maybe information on what season they were used on with Hot Ones. You could do that. That could be interesting. You could do it like that, having a buffet that's set up that way. Okay, I'm just really feeling like I am just wandering around over and over, finding nothing. Am I going? Nope. Oh, look, this one's just got 2 extra slots there, right there, not evened out. And it's just like that, and like, oh yeah, they're not even in use. Why, if they're not being used, why even have it show them? Am I supposed to find the fish eggs in like a special watery spot? Like inland? Or do I have to come out here and try to sequence the fish eggs, and this is the only place I can... Well, no, it says it's not craftable. So I am at a loss here. Like, really not sure on this. I could see something like back here, like, oh, there's fish eggs, you know, little recessed area. They're like, oh, hey, this looks safe. We'll build our, we'll lay our eggs here, and this is where our young can hatch and go on with their lives. It feels like that would be, you know, something a fish would naturally do, is pick a spot that looks like it's going to be safe for the eggs. I feel like some of these are spots like that. I'm not seeing anything. Granted, I did go all over the place looking, only to find one spot with the frog eggs and one spot with generic ones. So it's kind of like, maybe the generic just spawns here anyway, or the generic spawned there because it counted that spot as not the beach biome. Alright, I'm just gonna go to the volcano. I'll try the fish eggs again later. There it goes. Yep, gotta wait for all the stuff to render, huh? You know, I will say I thought I found these frog eggs already at one point. And what a place for frogs to be like, hey, we're gonna go here. Set up home. You know, lay some eggs. Have a little spot. Like, where are they next to? They hanging out by lava. I feel like the lava, the temperature here would not facilitate long-term water. Like, you probably have stuff that is more prone to evaporation. Just, you know, lava everywhere is probably going to be kind of ambient temperature, a little higher. I'm going to go up here. I got drills up here. And I can get a view up here. Which is not much. Nobody said anything about snow today? Is that because the people who were saying the most are buried under snow? You know, for our area, we're expected to have possibly snow flurries like around Monday sometime. But I don't know if that's gonna actually, you know, do anything. If it does, it may not matter because it probably melt. It's gonna be cold enough after the flurries happen, I believe. Love eggs. Let's see if I can find one more set before I have to rush back for food. Obviously, it's in a very specific little area of the lava volcanic biome because, you know, you gotta have regular ground, not the rock. And that's not it. It's not volcanic. Oh, a base. That I believe I've already done. Or maybe, I don't remember that. I don't remember getting to see the lava window. I'm going to tell you right now, I want to build my base under lava. I want that option. Let us build underwater in this game. Like, I want this. Seriously. Is that a window, or is that just, it's acting like it's a wall? Yeah, it's a window. I was like, I was gonna test it real quick, see if I could go through. Like, it looked different. It looked almost like it wasn't an actual window there. Yeah. Hydration level low. Come on, give me some froggies. One more set of, surely there's more than one spot where you get eggs, and I've never seen them regenerate eggs, so it's not like you just keep going back and getting more. What's this area? This waterfall. There it goes. Alright, well, giving up, moving on. Got at least the one, and it may very well be the only one of each. Still not sure what's going on with the fish, but it's feeling more like the fish might be a case of there's only one spot, too. All right, let's dump it all in. And, let's see. All right, so that gave me the lava. I don't remember if I got the Kinjoss yet, but that's easy. Let's order it from the space rocket. Then the others I'm going to have to generate. So, yeah, I'm going to have to come up. Let's see, how many is it? 12 species of frogs. And 13 species of fish. So I need to take those out. And dump those over. Oh, hey, I did have some frog eggs. Okay, so I got those. I got all the, I'm gonna go through those. Let's go check my actual larva deal, see how that's doing. And I just realized I dumped a bunch of uncommon larvas in to the drop box, so they're going to get consumed. That's all gone. Okay. That's good. Gotta see what I need. Oh, and you know what? Let me just, was it Kinjoss? Egg. Okay, so I got some. I don't need those. All right. So, yeah, let's see how my larva deal went. Woo! Okay. We'll take that. And let's just see what I am. Actually, let me get the. I gotta pull the larva list back up. MEO. All right, first one I need to make sure I got an MEO. I don't have an MEO. As looks like. All right, with the golden, you know, I'll just toss the. Oh, you know, that's not golden. And the rest I'll take with me. Let's just go home. Oh, it just started snowing a few minutes ago. Well, I'm hoping we get snow just for the fact I want a flurry, like a good downpour of snow, because Timmy's never gotten that. He hasn't been alive long enough to see snow in this area. He probably will not care about going out and playing it. He'll go outside and be like, this is cold. Let's go back inside. But I would like to like have him out there where he's actually got snow falling on his face and just have like that. Okay, let's see how what he thinks of it. He's got this stuff like falling down, like looking at it, sniffing it. I want to see what he does. Okay, I got to figure out how I want to arrange this. So I got to, which one is that? Fiorente. So I'm missing Liutz, which is the next one. There you go. Okay, so Liutz. Then we're gonna do Amel. Oh, actually, go this way. We're gonna kind of keep it like going out from the center. So Amel, Chevron. Some of these make me feel like they should be said in Italian, like Chevrone. Penga, Fencia, Liani. See, I got a bunch of these I'm not gonna need in the end, but I'll keep them for now. Galaxy, Abstrius, and Impalio. So I got one, and Azure. Okay, so we'll do Paleo and Azure. So I am missing literally one. Lias, which is the rare larva one. So I ended up getting the common. I put in a bunch of rares, but as the common ones all came out better. So I'm missing just the one from this. So I'm going to take those out. So I need a Liutz. That's it. Then I got to figure out how I want to do the other wall decoration designs. I'm just going to dump those. Except for that. And you know what? Let's organize. Let me just double check. Make sure I don't have any laying here. I'll probably get rid of those. I'll keep like 2 of each of those. And you know, I'm really thinking though some of these are not going to recycle. Okay, I know that recycles, that recycles. And that will recycle. There we go. Alright, so got that. Okay, yeah, I want to finish up the larva first. So let's get another bunch of these. So we have to go through a bunch of them. And bunch more fertilizer. I got plenty of it. And the mutagen tier 2 did not get used that much there, so I should be fine on that. Now I think after this, I'm going to this is what we're going to. We're coming up time. It probably should be a closeout. I think that's right. I was going to let these finish. I want to get the larva done. Once the larva is finished, I got that Liutz. I can do whatever else I want with them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I think, save, quit, take the auto sequence DNA mod out temporarily and start working on doing the new setup over there, because I don't want to just go make a whole bunch of stuff I don't need. Like, you know, I guess I'd go ahead and start building some of these, but look, I got all these over there. Why not just move them? All right, fine, we'll do it. Start. What's the plan when I hit 100,000 subs? I really don't have a plan, and Reagan, I am telling you right now to stop that. You're going timeout. And for that, yeah. When I hit 100,000 subs, I really don't have a plan, because that's a good ways off still. I mean, I just broke 40,000 recently. If it suddenly like shoots up like massive, like suddenly I go up like 30,000 in 1 month or 1 week, yeah, then I'll be like, okay, maybe I should consider a plan. I'll do something special, I'm sure, whenever I get that. Or I might, I might do like 2 things. Do like something when I hit the 100,000, and then like at least a thank you video of some sort. But also wait till I actually get the silver play button in, and then when I get the silver play button, do another thing. Let's see, I want how much did I split that out? 1, 2, 3 separated. So let's go at least 1, 2, 3. That's gonna be the outer edge potential. I'm gonna start from here. Oh, we finally get a supply rocket, supply drop. First one I've had in a while. Oh, having problems displaying that coming in. That's okay, Jenny. I saw it happening in the chat, and it posted like, 2, well, a legit message and then a not so legit message, and I was like, and then the whole just spamming. So yeah, I was on it too. I feel like that should be all of it. I actually see the container that dropped this time, instead of it just disappearing automatically into the ground. And that's 5 containers. Though I have seen it come down with 6. And it's kind of that, cobalt getting in the way. Like, I'm looking for blue and I see blue and it's cobalt. Uh, 1,000, 400, 1,500. So 2,900 tokens. Which, I mean, earlier would be nice, but I'm kind of up to 87,000 now. Of course, did this right after I went and got some iron to go out there, so I don't need to dump the iron in. Okay, I'm trying to think how I want to do this design layout wise. I feel like I want to have one side is the tree, one side is the fish, amphibians, stuff like that. And then I need a place for the storage items, so I got extra dark night happening. Come on. You know what? I'm gonna come back. While I'm waiting, this shouldn't last too much longer. Let's go see what larva I'm getting here. Chevrone, Emil, Liats. Yes, 2 of them. So I'll just go ahead and take all of those. So I'm gonna dump. Is it? Yep, just dump them all in. Except for that. Don't need that. Okay, so I need 1 Liats. I'm fine if I get another one. There, easy. I'm still waiting for an tier 2 recycler. I swear, devs, you gotta do a tier 2 recycler. It's a given now, it must be a tier 2 recycler. Just so we could have like, oh yeah, you're gonna dump in a whole bunch of your rods to recycle. And you don't want to have to go manually pick up the throw up. Call it the throw up, because it's like throw up. Alright. Now that I got that, take that. Might as well just go ahead and take a bunch more. So I thought I got... Oh, no, I did, didn't I? I recycled the wrong one. I took that one I wasn't thinking, and I recycled the wrong one. I've got to make another Liats. Great. Alright, before I make another dumb mistake, I'll go put this one in. And then I can make another one afterwards. So, there we go. The wall is finished. I'll do some, like, you know, lighting on it later. Checked out No One Survived Yet. No, I haven't checked that out yet. I actually am currently playing a little bit in 7 Days to Die again, but it's heavily tweaked. It's just for me to have something to do outside of the content stuff. I was kind of wanting to not worry about installing any games yet on this one until I get my new system built. So once the new one's built and I'm ready to move into playing and doing stuff on it, I'll try out that. I've got a couple others I want to try out too. So yeah, I got games to check out. I haven't got to them yet. So it's coming. I just gotta get to you know, I gotta get the new system set up so I can not have to worry about it. Oh, there's a bunch of fish eggs that it says are spawnable, but are also craftable though. And I'm the one that can't find that one that's not craftable. All right, so it's 13 species of fish. And I kind of want to make sure there stays some separation. I think I was just going to do the same thing like that. Like that, yep. Starting right now, that's 7, 9, 11, right, 13, oh, 5, 10, 3, 13. So we got a nice little different design for the frogs. And then I guess fish will go over here. I think it was 12. Oh, no, fish. Oh, that's the fish. This is the frogs, yeah. So frogs next to the 12 species of frogs. So we'll do something a little bit different on it. Do it like this. And that. So I got 12, so 5. wait. That's not the same. Yeah, my water's getting a little low there. That's 4, 8, 9. Okay. So it's, yeah, okay, so 5, 10, 11. All right, we're not gonna get this dead center. Do it like this. Kind of lining up with those. So 12 frog eggs. There we go. You were 11 when you started watching me, and you're 16 now. So you've been watching. I mean, you're still teenage. You know, you're not outside your teenage years, but yeah, you've been watching for a majority of it. Oh, and I broke 1 PTI. I didn't even notice. I saw it was like 700,000 or 700 TTI earlier. Now I'm at PTI. Okay. So let's see. I should not need any more fabric. You know, I need to put that fabric up because otherwise it's gonna go to the shipping location. All right, let's I don't need a lot of storage space, and the lockers, the tier 1 lockers snap very nicely, so I am going to do it I'll do it along the back here because everything's gonna be in range. So we're just gonna put it kind of like that. That. Kind of eyeballing it. And I'm gonna make and lagging. Okay, like that. So yeah, so I just gotta figure out how many I need actually too for the different materials. So I need to get some sequencers over here. Okay, yeah. Ooh. You know what? If I build it in here, it's going to automatically start crafting. So I can't build it and deconstruct it. So... you know what? Let's go see if I got another Liats. And I'm going to just run out the rest of... No, I did not. I did not. Okay. I'm going to go clear... that other spot. Just gonna go ahead and do this for now. Let's see, that spot will give me at least those. The sequencing for that, I'll just need to get the DNA manipulator for the trees. So that's done, yeah. So take this stuff out. And that's actually, I'm officially done with this spot. Yeah. There we go. So don't need that anymore. This will, this should get it out of range of the building or the input, and if not, I'll go into the all right, fine, I'll do it that way. messed up. I'll go into the mod config when I turn off the autocraft part. And, you know, I just realized I should have left that because I was supposed to take that stuff over there and set it back up. The incubator. Yeah. Okay, those are all done. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save. Yeah, about another hour of game time. And I'm going to take out the actual mod for a moment. Which is, you know, easy option is go in there and copy the folder out of mods or out of plugins and put it into something else. I have one I just named inactive, a folder that's separate. So that means I don't have to go and re-download anything. I don't have to worry about where I put it. So there we go. Get that. As far as I would say, watch me is probably not the greatest decision of your life, though. Thank you for the vote of confidence on that. I really think it's probably more of your, you know, greatest decision was to watch me so you can see Timmy every now and then. Granted, he is not having it today. He's like, this is not, like, I don't want to be doing this. He's trying to be cuddled up and comfortable. Okay, so take this out, and this out. And while I do have the storage set up for that, you know, here, and it's got to be able to come here. I need it to, oh, this, you know, hopefully it's going to not balance out. It's going to go to where I want it to go, because I'm thinking that's part of the problem I'm having here is certain things getting dropped in over here. I may just have to keep it like I was doing where I go and change the names on the lockers. I still feel like the... I'll say, why is it... No, you're not going to tell me I can't be built outside? I am not going to have it. No. Literally, this should be, you know, this should be allowed to build this outside. No build constraints mod for the win. Okay. So I need, of course, larva is gonna be one of the, you know, we'll do that. First three, I guess, you know, fish eggs, I think is what it was. I'll have to go look. And frog eggs. I gotta go, yeah. Easier way to go look at my existing lockers and how they're named. Timmy solves all the problems in the world. I don't know about that. He does cause some problems. He's not solving all of them. He's causing some of them. Alright, so B, I'm going to keep... I want to keep this kind of set up the same way. I'm not taking it out. Because I want a deposit spot. So C, Lerma, yeah, that's going to go there. So, tree seed, phytoplankton, and fish. So it's just fish and then frog egg. So like this is, I'm gonna have to add that back in like that, and then I didn't need those. All right, so phytoplankton, fish, frog egg, butterfly, I just need it to dump here, but phytoplankton is gonna be one of the materials. And of course, then it's gonna have like fertilizer and such too. So, so that's just fish and frog egg. I think it was not eggs. So, like, I could go ahead and go here and technically be like, here, I'm going to throw this in. And that should auto-populate to here. And I'm hoping, I mean, that looks farther than 30 meters. I want to say 30 meters is what I remember it saying in the config for the range on the input. Oh yeah, those aren't dumping out now. It's kind of funny that some of them stopped. Even though, like, I happened to save at just the right moment. Because that seems a little odd that all the rest were like nothing. I definitely got to keep that going so I can launch rockets. So, like these, yeah, I'm taking that out of the name. So we got fertilizer. It'll just be regular fertilizer, so this can't be used. That's kind of the whole theme of this, is I'm going to have a controlled place to put it. And it may still try to use some of it, obviously, in certain things. Like, oh, hey, you know, you got some mutagen in here. Well, we'll pull it into this processor. And then it's, it can't pull anything in because, like, it doesn't have the frog eggs or anything like that. So I am going to have that. So I got, of course, fertilizer and mutagen. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do just one for each kind on that. Then we got the phytoplankton, which will be manually transplanted over there when I need it. And those are outputs. May actually have to pull up the mod page to verify this. Make sure I'm getting the right ones. So we'll do another one. I felt like there was another thing for it. Let me get the mod page up. You know, just before I go and like, oh yeah, this is it. I'll get the mod page pulled up for that mod. Auto sequence DNA. There we go. So recipe side, the inputs, we have larva, mutagen, fertilizer. Yeah, so got those three. Tree root. So I got, okay, so I'm gonna need one for tree root. Yep, that's the next one over here. All right, I was like, I knew there's gotta be something else. Tree root, if I can type. Phytoplankton, bacteria. Okay, so that's another one I gotta have. Maybe I should have put these a little closer together. I'm still gonna have an odd number, but at least until we get the mammals update. So that should have all that done. Okay, so I need to now go and double check this. And then the rest is fish, frog egg, which you gotta have frog eggs where to put frogs. So that's there. So I just need to turn that off on all of these. Wow, okay, so I didn't have bacteria labeled in here. Hey, that's why some of the stuff wasn't working right. So yeah, flower seed, silk, that all these are going to be outputs, but as larva. I may actually now be able to take that other larva one down there and start making this the storage. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have it demand common, uncommon, and rare up here. Okay, so we're gonna take off that because this is gonna be where it's dumping in. And then fish and frog egg. So the only problem is potentially the frog eggs, because it's going to be cycling. It's going to put them there. So I'm hoping it'll default to here. Granted, I don't need any really significant volume of them now. So let's get these. And I'm going to keep these the same count for the reason of that's producing the seed lerma, and I want to keep producing a lot of seed lerma. I may actually need to throw in something over here to keep that in higher volume, because that's for rockets. And of course I gotta go and turn on my disable build constraint. So I'm gonna kind of do it like this. Let's see, how many more can I could do one more. Right, I don't need to actually interact with them. That was the last one. Good. Oh, but you know what? That's not gonna work because I need I'm gonna have to put another locker over there at some point, I'm sure. So let's say that's the middle. We'll just do one there like that. I'll pull one out from here. And then 1 and 2 left. I could easily put another one in there. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that locker. And that's just nothing at the moment. So that should literally be able to take care of everything. So if I come here, I say I need some seed lerma. I put a bunch of mutagen tier 3, fertilizer, and phytoplankton A in there. I just load that thing up, and it will sit there and run. And I may end up swapping those out later for the tier 2. If it becomes a big enough thing so I can like sit there and have that much stockpile. Okay, so those should transfer once I clear some other stuff. So yeah, good opportunity to just massively clear. I'll do like, well, it's the stupid drones, you know, interrupting. Yeah, we'll grab. Let's look at the rest of the bacteria samples. And see what this does when I kick everything back on. I may end up taking some stuff out. Alright, so there goes fertilizer. I got some larvae in there, so I want. Well, no, I need rare larvae because I need the Leots, the one. Yeah, I could get rid of this whole thing and take it upstairs. So that's pretty much gonna empty this room out now. I guess we'll wait and see what happens with the mammals update, and I'll find something I can put in there. Okay, so that is... I feel like that's pretty well done right there. I mean, that gives me plenty of storage. It gives me a nice little open area. I might, you know, add another incubator or two. I really don't think I need it, because that's just... You know, now is just for the cosmetics. Back when I was trying to do the farms, yeah. Or if I decide to do the farm somewhere else, then sure, I can add some more. But that should be fast enough. It's really the tree seeds that I need, or the seed lerma needs to be constantly producing. So let's save again. And I'm going to go ahead and put this back in. Which I got everything still pulled up. So give it 1 second. There we go. There. So now, let's gotta get some frog eggs figured out. Which ones I am missing. I guess, you know, thinking about it, it might not actually be that bad having the frog eggs cycle into themselves because I'm not producing... I'm not using the non-generic frog eggs for anything. So I'm just producing frog eggs, generic frog eggs, so the generic go in there, then they get used to consume, to make something else. So that might actually be okay. I can just turn that off in the base one. But let's see. We should have something. Research. I mean, let me look. Make sure the names are right. So, bacteria, mutagen, fertilizer. Oh, wait, that's wrong. Fertilizer. There we go. All right, so it was hanging up because of the fertilizer. Oh, boy. Look at that. Ooh, that's good. Look at that. Yeah. Forget you. I don't need the uncommon. We're going to dump these in, though. That will help. So these are not sequencing. So I am missing... Yeah, mutagen tier 3. Gotta get some of those. Phytoplankton A. I think I'm going to get some more of the regular fertilizer for this. This is going to work so much better because I can control... If I just really want to focus on one thing for a moment, I could just control it. Say, okay, I'm going to stop the seed lerma and just focus on some of this. Okay, so there goes that. So I need some tier 3 mutagen, which I don't have any going. I am out. Ah. There we go. Yeah, turn this back on. I was running out of room because of the tier 4. And what's the... Oh, that's not going to be a problem. Fertilizer, tier 1 is still going. Because I'm going to be burning through a lot of that. So I get the tier 3. Phytoplankton. What was it? Which was it? I would say like it should be A, but I feel like it was C. Or, cause, well, I only have like... You know what? I'm going to go look. I only have 3 stacks of A, so I feel like it must be A then. Phytoplankton A. Yes, sea lerma, phytoplankton A. It says I do not have any tree bark here. It's not going to start spamming out the tree seeds, which is great. Because that was one thing. I had so much tree root, or so many tree seeds coming that it was kind of getting to be a bit of a problem. So I need phytoplankton A. Take all those. I'm just going to take a bunch of the B's and the C's again. I'll go clear these out. I may actually now split them into, since I'm not using it directly from in the base. No. I may actually split them into separate containers. So I have a phytoplankton A locker and then a B and then a C locker. That way I can make sure I still get plenty of A's. And the overflow from C can always go into, you know, I could auto shred those. So we'll dump these in. That should be... Oh, yeah, waiting on the mutagen. All right, so get some mutagen. That should kick off a handful of seed lermas. Yeah, that'll get me a start. And then the outputs should go to the base, so it's convenient to go and get it. That. All right. There we go. What you doing? Boom! Yes! All of them going. Gonna produce tree seeds. They should go out there. 94. We're gonna make sure it was doing it fine before. It shouldn't be a problem. Yes! So not dumping anything here. This is the inputs only. Outputs can go back over here. Ha! That's gonna simplify things. And honestly, just make it it's easier. The auto-sequence DNA is absolutely great. Don't get me wrong, but the control aspect, you have to split things off. You can't turn off certain recipes, and that's the one I was looking for. Let's go ahead. I'm going to take all of it. I'll dump all of those in. There we go. All right, so Leots. There. Okay, all those. Again, I'm going to take these out. Pretty much at this point, anything else that produces can be recycled from those. I just got to worry about the fish eggs and the frog eggs. Really, I could go back to the whole having the drones deliver here and do that. Like I was doing when I was trying to get just the golden one. So if it does accidentally start producing larvae or the butterfly ones when it's not supposed to, it can be cleared. Yeah, okay. You know what? Just take it all. Take it. Take it. There we go. New place to go drop some stuff off. Yeah, I definitely think the fertilizer and mutagen might benefit from the idea of having a tier 2 for that, because of being 3 types of mutagen in one container, as well as that, you know, it could be I'm just trying to produce a bunch at a time. Look at all these golden fish eggs. Which, you know what, let me double check, see how many I've got down here. I have, I'll dump those in. Oh yeah, look, 10. There we go. Not like I really need any more. I got plenty out there. I got, how many do I have? I've got 78 fish farms. All of them with gold fish. So, no. We got more than enough there. These can be recycled. Okay, so I need to start getting my fish eggs together. Which I don't have very much to go by. So I've got the golden and I got Velkia, which is the purchasable one. So basically every other fish egg type I don't have. Okay, let me... just to make sure I'm not missing anything. So here's some water. And I expect fish eggs should spawn in water. We'll go look, see if I can find anything showing up over here. I've already got these. Oh, larva. Sure, all I've had to do is just make the fish eggs the whole time. But apparently there's one type of fish egg that is not craftable that spawns, and I can't find how to get it to spawn. Oh, we'll just go set up for crafting. It's A, B, and C, so I'm gonna have to use a bunch of the different ones. We'll start with the A's. We'll just start with A, plankton options, because that's gonna be used. If I get those done first, that means that frees up everything for just the sea lerma. Let's go see how many more phytoplankton A I have. Okay. I think most... Oh, we got another drop pod. Another supply run. Oh, man. Look at that. That's 2 in 1 stream again. It's like, what? It's just so random sometimes. Okay, that's... I'm gonna have to wait for the larva to finish. Should I go take some larva out? So, Provios and Vilnus. Vilnus, it says is craftable, but I'm not seeing a Vilnus. So it's just one of the, you know, maybe you get it, maybe you don't. Yeah, I'm just gonna take those out. Let's go dump all this. No more larva. That should kick into fish mode after this. And okay, we're getting some larva dumped up here now. Oh yeah, look, more of those. Really, this is one I probably should have just said, told the drones to deliver these here, just in case. But that's fine. Yeah, I'm now set up. If I need any more of these at any point, it's going to be easy to do. Yeah, so hopefully that should be all. Oh, I already forgot. There's a supply drop. We gotta go get the supply drop. Wherever that landed. Escapees! Escapees! My frogs are escaping. Okay, so there... Oh! That's why they escaped. It landed on my platform. All over the frogs. And they're like, we're being attacked. We're being attacked. We gotta get out of here. And the butterflies were like, we can fly away, but we're not going to. Oh, they're gonna have to wait for some debris to despawn. Come back and check on this. My butterflies got crushed. How sad. 1,000, 2,000. There are blueprint chips, which I've got plenty of for when the mammals update comes out. Let's go see. I'm actually getting nothing. Surely by now at least something's processed. Or is about to process. Oh, yep, fish. It's putting them here. Right? No, it's not. Ooh. I may have made a boo-boo. Let me double check something here. Yeah. That's why I got no eggs. They were being recycled already. Whoops. Yeah, I'll just take all of it. Oh, ah! They need to fix that. Some reason it decides to act like your the nameplate covers almost the entire thing at random, and then just goes back to working like normal. Oh, that throws some C in there. That was not from those. That was something else. Okay, so something. And it went out. Hopefully this is not balancing like the drones do. It's going based on the oldest first still. Which means my fish eggs should all be over here, not over here. It said it made some. And it should have made some more since then. Okay. Alright, 9. There's 9 right there. I gotta remember that. And all those frog eggs that I'll make use of shortly. Oh, I got one, finally. And Vilnius is one of the ones I needed. Yes. Yes, it's one I needed. Okay, so, I don't have the lowest one, but I got Golden and Velkia. And surprisingly, both of them are the same multiplier. You know, so if you just want to spend a lot of money, you can. I prefer just generating all the golden ones, but, you know, to each zone. Let's start with the fish eggs. Yeah. So golden, always in the... Oh, I messed up. Duh. Okay. So I'm going to have to do the same design. I'm just going to... I did the wrong thing. I built a display case because it's a display case, but it's the wrong display. Because we're going to, you know, we're building instead of fabric, it's a plaque. So we're using wood. I still think they could be the same, you know, should be the same. Should be, I mean, it's a display case, make it a display case. Just period. All right. Oh, and of course that is the wrong, a different shape. So I gotta redo this whole thing. And look here. And nobody pointed that out in chat. Good. So it wasn't just me that missed it, or everybody saw it and was like, let's say something. No, let's not say something. You just let me do it. Oh, yeah, you know what? I don't like it in one continuous thing. All right, so that's 7. There's 13. That's not level. Well, you know, I'm going to stick with this. So we'll go that. It's 9. I need 4 more. All right, I guess I'll just do it this way. All right, so that's fixed. And there we go with Velkia. And then Galbia, which is the one I could not find. So then we got Tilu, Buyu, Ikaru. These are different ones. All right. And now I got to fix this again. I kind of like that design, though. I want to stick with that design. Like 2 in the middle. And then kind of fans from there. Which, of course, is a, you know, display like that, which is going to totally throw me off. I guess very hard to judge the separation on those. That out. I think that's about right. I was kind of estimating on those. This is not like a visible grid. It's about as good as it's gonna get. All right. So, 12. Yes, that's 12. 5, 10, 12. Okay. Now back to check again. Dump. Well, ooh, you know what? Never mind. That's fine. Let the fabric go over there. Be shipped off for money. But that fish. 2 Alera eggs. Okay. I'm not getting very many fish eggs. Oh, that's 5. Oh, those were C's. Okay, it's not going. Why is it not going? Okay, why are you not processing? Phytoplankton's out. Okay, so I need... Let's just get all of them. Every single type. A, B, C's. Let's just see what I can get. Oh, and you'll go dump those over there. Oh, if I get in... Alright, so Oh, yeah, that's right. Organize. Take that. I'll do like that. And I'm hoping it's not going to cross over into the tree seeds and such. If it does, I'll just have to recycle stuff. That's why I want to get where I don't have to mix up so many at the same time. Oh, what are you out of? Mutagen Tier 3. Yes, it is out of Mutagen Tier 3. Okay. Which, of course, is the same thing I need for the other stuff, so. So one thing, not being here, where all this is available, and was named, you know, everything's dumping in here, is, I gotta keep tabs on this a bit more than I was before. So this is gonna be more hands-on for part of it, but I get better control. Again, just let the mod be configurable, where you can turn off certain recipes. So you go into the config, load up the game. Oh yeah, I do not want to create these recipes. Disable them, and then you're good. And I won't have to go to this extent. Okay, got that going. We got that going. We're gonna eat up the mutagen quickly, but oh well. Okay, so fish eggs. Let's do with the frog eggs, which is golden and lavalm and kinjos are all the top ones. Well, I know I got the kinjos. I bought it. I got a lavalm, and there's a golden. I'll have to get another golden at some point. Oh wait. Means I might actually have to rearrange things a little bit. Because how do you pick the one that goes next to the golden larva? You know? And there's 3 of them that are all the same quality. It's like I should have 3 in the middle. That throws off my design. Now let's go golden. Yep. And lavalm, because it's very bright. And kinjos. Actually, I'm gonna put the less interesting looking ones up top. There we go. Okay. Well, at least the butterflies are done. I'm gonna have fish soon. And everything's streamlined a bit, so we'll get mammals now. The mammals update, assuming we're gonna have some kind of like, oh, not eggs, gene sequences, maybe? Like, oh, hey, gene sequences, or, I don't know what else you could call it. Because it's, you know, mammals are not, you know, being born through eggs or larvae. Embryos? Let's go with, like, here, you just find an embryo out in the world. Seems a little weird. Feel like it'd probably be a case of the mammals will be completely generated. And maybe once you get past a certain point, you start to see some, like, just appear. So you got, like how we got the fish, or not the frog, like the little water spot. We might have a few spots where, like, the animals congregate, whichever ones it is, around plants. So we might have that where you could go and find, like, embryo. The embryo seems weird too, though. And he's just a baby piglet. You know, find a piglet. I don't know. I'm not sure how you would approach that. All right, frog eggs are going to be using mutagen tier 4, so not a problem. I got the zeolite cave. I got the beach one, the meadow. Got the trading rocket. You know, we could do a few more frog eggs. Feliciana, Strabo, Traju, Aeolus, Silas, and Amido. Let's get some more frogs in place. All right. Amido would technically be the next one to go there. And Silius, Afe, and Traju. Okay, and then we're gonna go this way to Aeolus and Strabo, Feliciana, which leaves me the generic, which, you know, actually that is I just realized I did not count for generics on the generic, uncommon, and common with the butterflies. I just did the normal ones like this because those are just regular larvae. But the fish, we have a generic fish egg or basic fish egg, which is the Proteus. Okay, so there's no generic, but there's generic frog eggs. I'll do a generic frog, I guess. I'll end up doing that, and that means there's a one frog egg I need, the Huli. So I need one, and that is generic eggs and mutagen tier 4. So, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna throw in some generic frog eggs because I got too many of them. I'll take one. Take a stack. And take one. Go dump it. Oh, wow! Look at that. All right, there we go. Tegade. Okay, got the one. Yep. Okay. So generic frog eggs and mutagen tier 4. Let's just take 10. Because I only got 10. That should hopefully not be a problem. So I'm gonna throw in that one. And we're gonna go to frog egg. I'm gonna dump in that one. And now I got all these. So I got some fishies. But that, you know, it's as I come into range of the butterflies, I know that's what's happening. The butterflies are spawning or rendering back in. Oh, fish eggs. All right, Galbea, however you say it. Don't have that. Cause I couldn't find it. So Tulu. I did golden, right? Yep, I did golden. Okay. So Provios, Vilnas, Krom, Yulani, Alara, Tagid, Ikaru. Okay. And then I need a generic frog egg, because I don't have the Huli yet. We're gonna get this. We're gonna have all the decoration ones up. So I'm missing just the one frog. Now I need, okay, let's see, Galbea. So, Tilu. Buyu. Did I get a Buyu? I did not get a Buyu. Ikaru. Tagid. I got that. Oh, I do have a Ikaru. Okay. And Alara. I think I had that. Yep, there we go. Okay, that goes that. And then the lighter ones, the Yulani. Krom. Guerrero, which I don't have. Okay. And then Provios and Vilnas. So I am missing the fish eggs. It says you cannot craft, that I cannot seem to find and spawn in. I am missing the Guerrero, which requires tier 3. Well, it's just the same thing, so I should hopefully have that going. And then Buyu, which same thing. It requires C plankton and B plankton. Okay, and then the one frog egg. That's it. Yeah, this works much better having it where you can control it. on which ones it's trying to craft. Boom. Hoolie! Alright. I can go start getting rid of some of the air stuff. Guerrero! And, Booyoo. Right? It was Booyoo I needed? I think, or did I have a Booyoo? No, I did a Booyoo, yeah. Oh, well, what I'm doing. So I just gonna leave just the one set of fish eggs I cannot find. There we go. All the frogs, all the butterflies. Make sure that was up to Lou. So Booyoo. All right, and then this one is the Guerrero, which leaves me the Galbia right there that I cannot find, and there I got all the fish. So all the frogs, fish, butterflies, and a spot for mammals. I'm assuming we're gonna be able to do the same thing, display mammals. And then I can start, yeah, that's the thing. I gotta start doing flower pots. I'm gonna use like the corners, maybe around the front, to do all the different flowers too. That way, this is gonna be like when you walk in, this is like the intro room, and it's gonna be kind of like, I'll set up a little lounge type thing, but it's gonna be where you come in and see all the collectible stuff, you know, like that. Then out here, I'll do something to kind of make it look nicer. Maybe add some lighting for at night, make it have like a little bit of a look to it. And this will just be straight home decor type thing. I'm gonna go definitely with the color change stuff there and just make it look a little bit nicer. This super fabric, space fabric. Means I get rid of all these larvae now. I'll take all these out because I'm not having to track them anymore. Oh, that frees up some space. Alright, so I am done except for one specific stupid egg that I can't seem to find. Alright, and this gives me all the butterflies, all that. Look at that. That's oh, how many? Let's. Oh yeah, because well, no. How many butterfly was there? Larva. 19. So that's got 17 of them listed, like right there. Yeah, that threw off. So 17 out of 19 larvae showing. Let's figure out the fish one, the frog eggs. I'll clear out some of those. I'll get some resources back. That is, yes, I'm very pleased with this. You know, that's definitely how I'm gonna do it again later, is separating it like that. So I got the hoolie, I've got all the frogs, all the butterflies. It's literally the one that it says is not craftable for the fish that is supposed to be on the beach, and I could not find. So if you know how to find it, where to go, let me know now while we're finishing up the stream. Otherwise, you know, if you're watching this later at some point, you hear this part, put it in a comment. But yeah, so finished off that. That's as much as I'm going to do on the heaters. 9 heaters right there. I'm done. That's sufficient for me. I've got optimizers there. I can keep adding more optimizers, more fuses if I really want to over there. But really it's all about the rockets. And you know, that makes me think I didn't do anything at all with rockets today. See how many rocket engines. Okay, that's still right there. Let's see how I'm doing over here. If I got a lot of rocket engines. So I should have, as far as the seed lermas, really well streamlined. And now that I got that done, I can let all the fish eggs, all that process. It just really comes down to the seed lerma. And oh yeah, I'm still, oh, I know what happened. I know what happened already. I'm sure somebody is already thinking about it, and they probably already realized what happened to. I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna do it and let's see if anybody realizes what it is. That is wrong. Why that stopped working. That's right there should give you a hint that I'm grabbing uranium. I'll get this going so I'll have that working before I forget about it. But that should finish off my rockets. Hopefully that should be enough right there to finish the rockets. And then make sure I'm not about to, you know, overflow like I did recently and have everything flooding the floor. All right, so that should have rocket engines going like crazy. Yep, there they go. Delivery drones taking the rockets. I will have... Let's see. I was at 700 something TTI. I'm at 1.23 PTI now, so I've gone up basically about 500 TTI during the stream alone. Without any rockets being launched. Really not adding anything that has massively changed the terraformation rate. But I think now that's going to get that fixed. I'm going to fill up everything, get ready to start doing some more rocket launches. I'm going to do that. And be ready. I want this to be the most rockets I've ever launched in this save. This one, I want to get, let's say I'm at 700 each. Because I can now produce enough for the seed spreader, so... Oh, we'll go for 2,000 of each. If I get to 2,000 of each, that's 10,000 rockets total of the terraformation ones. Granted, if I do 100 at a time, or just do, if I go set up, start doing 50 at a time, that shouldn't take that long. Won't be that bad lag wise. So yeah. Well, there we go. Yeah, if you're using the auto sequence DNA thing and you're having problems like I was where you can't control what's being sequenced, the output has no range on it. It's the input that has a range on it. So you need to go and move stuff away and you can control it, or you can split it up. So like, hey, this is like, I might use this only for the tree seeds, you know, if I wanted to. I could just bring stuff over here for the tree seeds and separate out all the other stuff elsewhere. And that helps too. That's another option. But you definitely want to set it up where you can control what's being produced. And I'm going to need some more phytoplankton. So one thing is it's not as automated anymore for certain things. I'm going to have to keep tabs on that. But I'm about to just be focusing on the tree seeds or the seed lerma anyway. So yeah, let me save. I'm going to bring Timmy back out. Very, very sleepy. Not contributing very much today, Timmy. He's tired. He played hard earlier. There you go. Now he's tucked in properly. So yeah, I gotta think about what I want to do with this now. I know I still want to do the home decoration there. I gotta get that done. And I'm really thinking about going and doing a vacation home, like over at the beach. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna have a beach house. And doing something there with it. But until we get the mammals update, I'm kind of at that point I've lost ideas for new stuff to do. Other than just how many rockets can we launch in one day, you know? And with that is just be a case of me letting the rocket engines and other things like that accumulate in storage and then go and do it So I feel like we're getting close to that point. If we don't get the next big update soon, it's pretty much going to get back to the point where there's nothing to do. And we'll find something else. So be thinking on what game you'd like to go back to live streaming. And no, it's not going to be Subnautica, because I'm doing Subnautica in the series. Unless you want me to stop the series and just do Subnautica live streams. But it won't be Starfield. No, not going to be Starfield. I'm going to find something better than that to play. Yeah, just, be thinking on it. We'll talk some more next week on this. But as it stands, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. We're a little over the 3-hour mark. Not as bad as we've done in a few cases, but I'm hungry. I'm going to go eat. I'm sure Timmy is probably needing to go do some doggy business outside. And I've got some power wiring to do for the new gaming build. So, yeah, I got stuff to get done. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I hope Jenny made it back from here. Otherwise, she's going to come back from her BRB and be like, oh, I missed it. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Go enjoy the rest of your day, whatever time it is, or night. You need to go to bed and sleep. And we'll do this again next week. Again, this week's videos should be the last ones, possibly, unless I run into some hardware issues. They'll be the last ones on this current build. And we'll be diving in with a new one. Granted, I'm still going to have to tweak some things and get things adjusted. So it's not going to be like some big change, but I am looking forward to at least doing the comparison video of certain games going from this build with the 3080 Ti to the new build with the 3080 Ti, and show how much of a difference it really makes going, jumping on a better processor, newer DDR5 RAM and stuff like that. Or is there just certain cases where it really is still the game and the game engine that you're just not going to get that performance until it's optimized better? I like the idea of being able to show how much of this really is going to improve from an upgraded CPU and all that versus stay the same. So I'm going to be working on that. But yeah, go enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your weekend. Have a good week, and we will do this next week, same time, same place. Or, well, same place for me, wherever you want to watch it. Timmy, say goodbye. He says bye.